All right. So this past Saturday, June 17th, 2023, I went to the Salem, New Hampshire flea market for the first time in about a decade. Probably more. Probably, I would say 12 years, 13 years, something like that. I don't know. These 7 items are what I walked away with. So, first of all, these Indians over here, these Native American figurines, little plastic cheap guys. They're a dime a dozen, but I've never seen two guys in a canoe like this. I thought that was pretty awesome. Something different. Very different from the usual. So I picked those up. Who's this guy? Albino riding a black stallion. Ready to impale somebody with this spear. Looks pretty angry too. How cool is that? That's definitely something different. We got this one shooting a bow and arrow. And his buddy over here, in the full headdress, is about to throw a rock, I'm assuming. I don't know. Either way, but they were all pretty cool. Especially the guys in the canoe. That's definitely very different. So there you go. That's the 4 items, but 5 Native Americans. Pretty awesome. And then next, I saw this soft drink truck. That was kind of neat. It's very generic. It's clearly meant to be a Hino. Made in China. Nothing spectacular about it at first glance, but I like the colors, like the 70s style hockey stick stripes. And you notice that it looks like it might open, and that sold me on this thing because it's pretty cool. It has like a gull wing situation happening with the bottles being accessed through this opening sides of the truck. So that's pretty cool. Something different. Never seen one like that. Guy wanted way too much money for it. Anyway, I ended up getting a decent deal by working out a combination of things. This isn't a completely different booth, but it is a majorette made in France, 1/100 scale. I love the fact that majorette used to do that quite a bit. DAF, which is a truck from Belgium or the Netherlands, I forget. DAF is very popular in Europe. Growing up, that was a well-known truck brand, even in the communist countries. It's supposed to be a really good brand, actually. This one is missing something. I think it was a crane. That would be the one thing that would make sense. I believe it was a crane or a boom. Possibly a bucket truck. But I'm pretty sure it would have been a crane. So there's that. That's kind of a neat little piece. Especially, again, if you come from that part of the world and you appreciate what DAF is. So that's the 2 trucks. And then last but not least, I got this guy. It's called Ground FX. I have this in 1 or 2 other colors. I already popped this open. So what's neat about this, even though it's a quasi-fantasy vehicle, is the way it comes open. So this is one of those 2-piece body situations, body and chassis situation. So it still meets regulations for not being a choking hazard on both ends. But if you push, alright, let me see. Try to do this all at once. Alright, so there you go. that's the way this thing comes apart, which is pretty cool. The engine, suspension, the whole chassis, and the undercarriage, and then you have the actual body of the vehicle next to it. Pretty cool sort of situation. Wish they did this more. There's a lot of castings that used to be this way and actually have gone backwards, and they've ruined them, and now they're no longer open, which is a damn shame. But this particular one is older and it still does open. And of course, it does have a really cool streamlined look to it. The intake, the windshield, the fighter plane sort of vibes coming from this. It's supposed to be like a Bonneville Salt Flat racer, I should say. Alright, so there you have it.